What we're going to do in this lesson is draw the template for our color wheel so that we can apply the colored pencils to it in the next class. And because there are 15 divisions, this becomes a little bit more complicated. So we are doing this video so you can see how to do this. First, you need to have this template that you've printed out from your computer because you're going to measure off of this. You will need your drawing pad, the Stonehenge, to work from. The way that we start is we're going to draw the outer circle first, which is this dimension here. Then we will draw the an inner circle, another inner circle, and the last inner circle. I will have labeled these A, B, C, and D in the directions that you will get in your email. So the first thing we're going to do here is we're going to measure the diameter of this circle from one edge to the other. And it comes out to approximately 6 3/4 inches. Now the way that you draw a circle is by using a compass. So if we were to divide 6 3/4 inches so that we have the radius, it will come out to 3 3/8 inches. So we open up our compass and measure off a ruler so that you have 3 3/8 inches. You need to take a piece of heavier paper or cardboard and put it underneath your drawing paper that you're going to draw your color wheel on. Because of this pointed end on the compass, once you start putting it on the page, you can possibly poke through to another layer. So we want to protect the drawing paper underneath so that you can use it for other exercises. So that said, we mark off our circle, try to get it pretty much in the center from side to side, and also mark with a pencil the center of that circle because you're going to need that later. The next step is to measure the diameter of the next circle, which comes to 5 1/2, which means we're going to have a 2 3/4 inch radius on our compass, and we measure out from 0 to 2 3/4. Which is right there. Then we go back to our drawing and we draw in the next circle. Now you do want to do these fairly lightly because, as I have told you in class 1, the pencil, you don't want the graphite to mix with the colored pencil. All right, next circle, which is C, is 3 1/2, so that's going to be 1 3/4. So you can see 3 1/2. So divide that in half, and it's 1 3/4. So we're going to bring our compass back down. So our radius is going to be 1 3/4, and that should do it. Back to the circle and draw your next smaller circle. The last circle here is only 2 inches in diameter, so we're going to make a 1 inch radius, and then that will give us the last diameter, or the last circle that we need. Now, once you've drawn all of your circles, the next thing you have to do is you have to take the printout that you made from your printer and cut out the circle on the outer edge, because you're going to use this for your divisions. We're not going to draw all of these little outer circles because we'll have a template in class that I will lend you so that you can do that. But they're not necessary at this stage of the game, so don't even worry about them. But just get your circle cut out. There we go. Now what you're going to do is you're going to place, look at for where your yellows are. They're going to be at the top, although it really probably doesn't matter too much, but at least it'll organize things. You're going to lay this down on the circle that you just drew, and with your pencil, you're going to mark off these divisions. This is the fastest way to do this so that we don't have to try and measure and figure out equal distances, but you're going to mark off all of these all the way around. Until you have them all on the page. Now, once you have done that, you can take a triangle and from the center of the circle to the outer edge of the guideline that you just drew, you're going to draw a line from the outer circle to the inner circle, leaving the center plain or without a guide mark. So you're going to go around and you're going to do all of these just as you see here. Have a nice sharp pencil so you don't have a great big thick line. And if your lines get a little dark, then you're going to have to lighten them up a little. But if you use a 2H pencil, it shouldn't be a problem with the lines getting too dark. And last one, and there you have it. That's all you really need to do in order to get your color wheel set up for Color Pencil 2.